I call this. This is a guts review of this amplifier. Majestic, blah, 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 blah. Dual power supplies, or transformers, I should say. So, because sometimes what they do, in this case, is what I'm thinking they're doing, is, let's see, are those, yeah, those are diodes. So they're doing diodes on each side. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4 devices, but are they big devices? No, they're TO220s. It looks like, see, 1, 2, maybe 3, only 3 devices. I don't know. I don't want to pull it apart. So 2, 4, 6, 8, and then over here on the outputs, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. So, and then a very sturdy output inductor with a cap, and then this looks like a drain resistor. So 12 dB, maybe possibly 18 dB. Slope on the low pass output, low pass filter, which is the inductor. So whatever. Subsonic LPF, bass boost, pretty basic. Phase shift, don't really need that. Somebody already yelled at me. They're like, hey, you used a Rockford Fosgate bass amp knob. And I'm like, yep, so what? And he's like, well, if you put the wrong bass knob in there, you could short it out. And I was like, well, not this one. So, because this one is just signal. So it's passive, and I'm just using this is like the PLC, which is their, I think, old Prime first one. And we got a bunch of them from their electronics recycler. So, because you can buy electronics recycled, I used to buy a bunch of frames from them, and you could buy them by what they're called is it a Gambit? It's made of cardboard. It's very stiff, and it's like a pallet, but if it was a big bucket. So anyways, I got one of those, and I got a whole bunch of Rockford stuff. And he's like, I can't believe you paid $200 for that. I'm like, yep, because there's more than $200 of shit in there. Anyways, driver card. There it is. Again, pretty basic. This is the PWM daughter card to control the power supply. These transformers are pretty small. So, but fuse rating on this is right around, I think, they said anywhere from 120 to 150, no larger than 150. I'm like, that's fine. So, because of course they're going to vary from, individual to individual, but that's not that big of a variation. So you're only talking about maybe 1200 RMS to about 15 to 1600 RMS. So, and I can see this doing 1600, 800, 800, and then again, I don't really like one choke like that on the output, but whatever. So the kind of cool thing that instead of using you've seen them, they use big speaker wire A gauge to come back to the speaker output terminals, and they use bus bars. So not that it means anything, it's just, there you go. So again, very generic amp. Shit, I'm already running on 3 fucking minutes. Very generic amp. I'm sure you can find this board in several other models. Majestic is a locally owned company from a distributor here named Robot Sons. They also own Nietzsche, Nuclear, as in they were selling, I think, AGM gel batteries for a little bit. 4 gauge, there you go, shared. So I take out some of the screws so people don't fuck it up. See, that's how dumb people are. So they only know so much, and then, whatever. And I set the settings ahead of time, and again, anyways. Love you guys. Good amp, good review. Love you. Bye.